Daily missions give us a consistent stream of premium currency to fund our deep-rooted gambling addictions. But that's not all. Spending daily energy, climbing through battle passes, and activating time-gated mechanics are equally important, allowing meaningful progression through the games. But all of this takes too long, so I decided to speedrun my dailies in the big 4 gachas. Today is day 58, and before we get started, I have a confession to make. This is my second time recording this. I just ran into this domain, did it, and my artifact inventory was full. We have a bit of storage, so fingers crossed that's enough for dailies, but let's get going. So it's been actually a couple of days since I last recorded, so yeah, we'll see if I'm rusty or not. What's quite nice is over the last while I think I've talked about how I've been quite busy, but I think I'm out of the woods now. So yeah, it's time, I think, to enter the hopefully the producing a lot of content era. There's a lot of stuff I want to get doing. Particularly, we've got exploration and story to do in Genshin. We've got exploration and a lot of that in Wuthering Waves. In Zenless, we've got so much story to do, and in Starrel we have again a lot of story. I haven't really touched the story since 3.0, which I do have the footage for, so I think my plan with that is just play through all of the story and put it all together in one big supercut of the M4's story so far. I think that's probably my best bet. Then, in terms of these daily videos, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do them for. I quite like, and well, liked them for being something quite simple to do each day. Gets me editing every day, gets me, yeah, building a bit of a channel, but I don't think it's the most sustainable, particularly with burnout. It's not like I can sit down, record 6 of these, or 7 rather, and know then this week's videos are all sorted, right? Which for a lot of types of content you can do. So yeah, a little bit bummed out about that, but we will see what I end up doing with it. I've got a couple of ideas, so I guess we'll just, yeah, see what the future holds. So that is game 1. Tiny bit over. I think I was a little bit slow at the end, but still a fine time. Let's see if we can improve in Wuthering Waves. So here we are in Wuthering Waves. I think we're going to stick with what we do, what we know, doing this tacit field twice. So I think we'll just go. So yeah, my train of thought was just before. Oh, I am really not. Really not doing things right. But my train of thought was like boom, boom. I haven't ulted. Okay, it's been a bit rough, but my train of thought was, I think an idea I've had for a little while has been to move to still recording these dailies videos, but for example, say starting next week, I record them each day and then pick one day in the week to do a kind of progress update on that, where we talk about how the runs went in the day, and then after talking about how the runs went in the week, and after doing that we do then the full run of the run that went best. That's what I've been playing with as an idea. I think that might be an easier way to do it. So yeah, we'll see what I end up with, but I also, in my mind, would really like to do a I spent 100 days speedrunning my dailies video, so I feel like I need to hold out at least until then. So yeah, we'll see, but for now we're definitely behind. My rotations here were very bad, but there's claimed, and there's claimed. not our best by any means, but we'll keep going. Zenless is next. So here we are in Zenless. We'll stick with what we know, so I think I'll get going. So you can claim these store rewards. Then you can head over to the newsstand. When we grab our coffee, you'll notice I have a bit more resin than what we'd normally have, and that's because yesterday I did my dailies really quickly, so didn't end up. Hello? Button clicks not going in? But yeah, didn't actually claim didn't spend any resin. We're gonna go with Denny's, even though not the most efficient thing, but it's something I guess I'm quite used to doing. So what over here, 1, 2. I think it was literally in the last run where I ended up with the decision to 1, 2. The decision to spend it on character level up materials, didn't I? But here we are. A little bit late to change that now. So yeah, I've talked about the content I want to do. I'm also thinking about playing some other games. It has been a few years since I played through Hollow Knight, and with the announcement of Silksong, I really want to finish it. I never properly, I completed the game, but there's a lot of loose ends that I never dealt with. So part of me really wants to just play the game from the start. So I don't really know what my best option for doing that would be. Do I just do it for myself? Do I make just one big video and stick it on here? Do I make a new channel and stick it on there? I don't really know. Because the problem, at least what I've heard about, is if you start making content that your current audience doesn't really like to watch, it can be quite harmful. And I think a playthrough of a non-gacha game would definitely qualify for something that people that currently watch my stuff aren't particularly looking for, but I'm floating the idea. So that is Zenless done. We gained back a bit of time, which is really nice to see. So finally we'll have Star Rail. We'll see how we do that. Oh, here we are. Final game. Let's see how we do. We're going to stick with what we know. So I think we'll just get going. So let's head over here. Farm up planar ornaments. I've got some converted over, so that's our 6 that we'd normally need. So I have a feeling we're gonna definitely be behind our personal best, but we'll push on. If you haven't seen one of these runs before, I highly recommend giving a go to building Shuei. This is what she can do in Divergent Universe with a decent follow-up build. So yeah, pretty darn quick. So yeah, so I talked about then other video ideas I have. Other than that, I think it's just, I just need to get on with it, right? There's a lot of things I'd like to do. I'd really like this to continue to grow. I've had a lot of fun so far doing this. I've a little bit overwhelmed by the response, especially recently. It took a long while for my first video to get more than really 100 views, and then from there it kind of started accelerating. I got one that hit 1,000 and then couldn't hit that again, but recently it feels like it's been happening a fair bit, especially my building Zani video that did more than 2,000, which I am very, very happy about. And then yeah, the video tab I didn't talk about is building characters, and we've got quite a few available, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that. But yeah, pretty much at the end I'm quite behind. Oh boy. So claim all and claim all. That's our time. Pretty slow, all things considered. If you're new here, it probably looks quite fast, but well, yeah, almost 20 seconds behind our personal best. But it is what it is. We'll see how we do in the near future. If you've enjoyed, a like, comment, subscribe goes a long way, helps other people find the channel and lets me know I'm doing the right thing. If you want to see more, there should be 2 videos on screen. One is my latest video and one is a video YouTube recommends. So if you haven't checked those out already and want to see them, feel free. Then yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all tomorrow.